Just waking up from a nice dream. Bitcoin pumping on a live stream. Smile shine brighter than a high beam. Never seen live trading on a widescreen. Bitcoin showing you the steps to own it. We got the alpha, I bet you want it. I'm having fun, send a lecture on it. Randy, put a little extra on it.
It's mutable and decentralized. No censorship or hard cap supply. It's open source and we classify the blockchain secure, and that's exactly why. It's hard money with a new plan. It bounced a lot like this new jam. If Bitcoin dipped, then we ain't gon' trip. I'ma be bullish on you, fam.
I'm a Bitcoin bestie. You gotta love it. 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 I'm a Bitcoin bestie. You gotta love it.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to the Daily Zest. I'm your host, Randi Hipper, here today on a lovely Wednesday. We are officially midweek. Yeah, it's true. It's true. We're midweek. Nice to see everybody today. We have a slew of news. We have Canadian news, UAE news, Barclays also looking to do some investments, MicroStrategy news. Also, we have someone from the CFTC joining the SUI board. That's random. Random. Rumble coming out with a Rumble wallet for creators in collaboration with Tether and MoonPay. You can tip your favorite creators on Rumble in Bitcoin or Tether. I just set up my wallet. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on today. But we will figure it out. I just downloaded the Rumble wallet right before we went live because I just saw the announcement. So I don't know if it works. I believe it does. If anyone's on Rumble, can you let me know if you see like a tip jar for Bitcoin? Sorry, I'm distracted. We also are going to be live for our after show for members only. If you guys are not a member yet, please become a member of the YouTube channel. You get access to cool emojis in the chat and our members only after shows on Wednesdays and Fridays that take place in Discord. I'm very excited. We have a lot of stuff going on. We have a goal of 150 likes, 150 live viewers. Today, we are going to try that like blitz. So do not like the stream yet. Wait about 5 minutes and I will tell you when to like it. So if you have liked the stream, unlike it, and we're gonna do a like blitz in about like 5 minutes. But again, we really want to have people subscribe to the channel. We are 242 subscribers away from 25,000. We are so close. Every time we inch towards a milestone, YouTube tries to take us out. So please smash the like when I tell you and subscribe to this channel. I want to say good morning to you as you say good morning to me, and check out our two amazing sponsors of the show, including Cake Wallet and Market Cipher. Use code Zesty for 15% off of Market Cipher. I'm going to say good morning to everyone as you guys are saying good morning to me. Again, please do not like the stream yet. Hold off. Hold off. All right. So, all right, we got Silver Days. Good morning, Mike Volmer, Flat Earth. Jesse, good morning. Silverback is here. All the Silvers, One House, nice to see you. Jesse's chatting it up. Alex Kaimana. Oh boy, I just lost my spot. No, I lost my spot. You guys are chatting it up. Ort Manent, nice to see you. Chipper, good morning. Peace is here. Nick, good morning. Let's see who else. Yukio is on X. Lasers is here. Good morning. Aquarian, Green Day Profits. I see all your green emojis. Nice to see you. Brian is here from the Digi community, Tube and Jar. Alex, nice to see you. John Legend. Wow, Mr. Flex really chatting it up today. I love to see it. I love to see it. All right, I think I got everyone. If I didn't like shout you out, then you could yell at me. Ace is here. Hello. Hello, Ace. Always good to see Ace. All right, guys, we're going to get after it. Again, do not like the stream yet. Do not like it yet. Hold on. Wait a minute. Also, again, if you're on Rumble, can you let me know if you see like this tip jar thing for Bitcoin and crypto? Like, I really want to know how this works. And if, wait. Turn on my tip jar. Did I turn on my tip jar? So download the app. Okay. I think I did it. Yeah, I think I have it. I think I activated my tip jar. Can you guys let me know if I did this right? I don't know. I do not know. I have to go like check out my own stream on Rumble right now. Okay. We're on Rumble. Download the app. Oh, that's my own voice. I don't know. Is that a thing? All I see is this type of gift. This. I don't know. This is so weird. No, this is subs. Wow, wait, what? Did I not activate my tip jar? Can someone let me know? I don't know if I did this right. Okay. Let's get it. Let's keep getting after it though. I don't know what I have to do to go ahead and activate this darn wallet. I don't know. But we'll see. We'll see. At least like because it says you're about to receive on your tip jar. So I have my QR code. I have an address. Activate. Oh, shoot. Wait, hold on. Oh. Activate. Oh, shoot. I think I got it. I think I did it now. Wait, hold on. I'm learning the Rumble ways. I think I activated the tip jar. I don't know if it's going to work on this stream, but you guys also let me know if you guys see it on Rumble. I don't know. Anyways, we're going to get into the show because I'm wasting time and I'm just like ranting about new features on platforms. I have things to do with crypto that I'm very excited about. Board Type Crow, nice to see you. Do I read TikTok chat? Yes, I do. It's just harder for me, Alex. It is. It's just the letters are itty bitty. So that's why I tell you to go on YouTube. As we go into our market recap, we have a lot of red today. People are upset. Now, we do have Bitcoin at $91,868, again, rejecting this 93, about 94K mark. This is very upsetting, and it's okay, but like this is a major level of resistance. But in the past, when we have held support around this 94K, we were able to boost ourselves to 101, hold support at 101, bam, hitting all-time highs. So that's what we need to do yet again. We need to move over that 101, hold support, go to that 200-day SMA. If we jet set through 100K, I do believe we go to 100K with no falter, no way of like holding back where Bitcoin doesn't hesitate. If we blast through 100K, we're going right to that 200-day SMA. It's just like all the things. That's how it's going. That's how it's going for me. Bearish level to watch, of course, is over here around 85K, even more bearish is 75 to 77K. We do have a red dot printing on market Cipher. Again, it makes sense. The momentum was really high out of nowhere. VWAP is now negative. We are in the bearish little end there. I don't know if you guys can see it that clear, but we are slightly bearish on this VWAP. Also, money flow is coming up. It's evening out just a little bit. The RSI is definitely one to watch today as the RSI is taking a dip. Again, I always mention it when the RSI has a major run up, it will come back down. It will come back down. Almost every time it does. A lot of people are waiting for the Clarity Act. Yes, there is a vote. There is a vote on the Clarity Act on January 15th. So I believe that's about a week from now, next Thursday. Am I correct? Yes. Next Thursday, there will be a vote on the Clarity Act. So I'm very excited to see what happens there. I'm very interested. Very interested. Allset loves the thumbnail. Thank you. Jesse says our tip jar works. Yay! Also, I forgot about likes. Guys, if you have not yet, please smash the like in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hit the likes. Yay! Guys, please hit the likes. It's time to raid the like button. Raid the like button, please. And let's get after it. Let's get after it. All right, please smash the likes. Yay! Listen to Piano Matty B.
Why don't you like and subscribe and share this video?
Oh, girl, baby girl. Don't even play.
Oh, yeah. You heard it. You heard it. All right. Bitcoin miners in Canada. That's where we're starting our breaking news headlines. Let's do it. Miners in Canada are using the heat from Bitcoin mining to supplement greenhouse Canadian greenhouses. That period is just a greenhouse. Like they're replacing it. And I really like this. I really like the idea of this. Now, hardware manufacturer and Bitcoin miner Canaan has continued its initiative of reusing energy. Again, renewable energy, reusable energy. That's what Bitcoin mining actually promotes instead of demotes. Like everyone's like, oh my gosh, Bitcoin mining is so bad for the environment. Like, please stop, please stop. In a Tuesday notice, they said they would participate in a 3 megawatt proof of concept with Bitforest investment in the province of Manitoba. Who's from Manitoba? Isn't Piano Matty B from Manitoba? To recover heat from an Avalon computing system and use heat as a supplemental source for greenhouse operations. Like, what? That is so beautiful. The pilot program, expected to run for an initial 24 months, will use their liquid cooling systems to capture heat and preheat the intake water for the greenhouses, reducing the energy required. Wow, nerd stuff. With this proof of concept, we are not just deploying computing equipment for one project. We hope to build a data-driven, replicable model, according to Canaan Chair and CEO Nanjing Zhang, saying this program will allow us to measure, model, and scale heat recovery for agriculture in colder climates, and this expands our broader efforts to rethink how computing infrastructure can enhance sustainability for households, businesses, and industrial partners. Wow. And look what they're doing. This is what they're doing. Keynote here, keynote. By recycling heat from computing servers that would otherwise be wasted. Again, that is how they're going to supplement their their Bitforest greenhouses, and they're going to reduce the dependency on fossil fuel boilers. They said it would deploy a computing system with 360 units of liquid-cooled servers, and according to Bitforest, its operations in Manitoba include tomato production. So we're going to grow some darn freaking tomatoes with Bitcoin. That's what we're doing. We're gonna give us. See, people are like, you can't eat Bitcoin, but you can eat what is produced from the heat of Bitcoin. Am I right? Am I right? They should do it with all data centers. I agree. Oh shoot. Oh wait, the tipping jar works? Yes, thank you, Jesse. But did you pay in Bitcoin? Was it the Bitcoin that you used? Did you use Bitcoin or Tether? Like you're supposed to be able to get tipped in Bitcoin and Tether. Like that was the whole point of this shenanigan. So did you pay in crypto? I'm very interested to see. I'm very interested to see. Maybe I did it too late. Maybe I activated it after the stream, so maybe that's why it's not working. We're gonna try this again tomorrow, though. I'm very interested to see like how Rumble integrates this Bitcoin and all that. So, all right, we'll check it out again tomorrow. I think I activated it too late to see if you guys could donate. Check my app. I will check my app. Yeah, it says nothing yet. Yeah, I don't think it was activated. Like I could see, like it's activated now, but I know like there's like a receive address and all of that sort of thing. Like, oh my gosh, you can even accept Tether Gold. We'll get into this later. I'm just too excited about it. Oh, I'm such a nerd. I'm so excited. Okay. Let's go into the UAE. So the UAE, their currency is dirham. So when I was in Dubai, I was transacting in dirhams, and that was very interesting. We kind of like it was kind of fancy. I felt bougie. I was like, ooh, I'm transacting a different currency. But there is a stablecoin race within the UAE, the United Arab Emirates, and Iraq Bank is trying to lead that charge. And I met a lot of people. I actually met someone from Rack Bank, and such a cool guy. Now, Rack Bank is preparing to join the UAE's fast-evolving stablecoin ecosystem after receiving in-principle approval on Wednesday from their central bank. And in-principle approval means that the central bank of the UAE, or CB agreed to their stablecoin plans subject to final regulatory and operational conditions. And the bank, already licensed and supervised by the CB must satisfy those before any live issuance. Now, in a press release, the bank said the forthcoming stablecoin would be fully backed 1-to-1 by dirhams held in a segregated regulated accounts and governed by audited smart contracts with real-time reserve attestations, which is so Oh, wow. He said, Raheel Ahmed, the group CEO of RAK Bank, that the in-principle approvals from the CBUAE was an important milestone in the bank's digital assets journey and reflected that RAK Bank's focus on innovation that is responsible, regulated, and built on trust. Now, the UAE, and what, like, I'm actually really happy that I was in the UAE and I was in Dubai and Abu Dhabi to like get a vibe of what goes on. And I met a lot of government officials there that were just walking around, a lot of people that run things at the universities. And everything in the UAE and in Dubai, especially when it comes to relationships, and when you look at a lot of articles relating to the UAE, Dubai, Abu Dhabi, like anywhere in the UAE, it's always about trust. And whenever you create a relationship with someone in the UAE, like business relationship or friend relationship, whatever, you always have to have that base level of trust. And if you don't have a base level of trust and friendship in a relationship built with somebody, they will not work with you. And so you see this within the RAK Bank CBUAE deal, where again, the central bank is not going to go and work with RAK if they think that they are not good people or they haven't met them or they didn't build a relationship with them. This was probably a long time coming because they had to build a relationship with the government first. It's just how it goes. It's just how it goes. So that was a major thing that I wanted to point out to everyone. The UAE, Dubai, it's all about relationship building. You have to have a relationship with someone before you go ahead and do any sort of business with them. They won't do business with you if they do not know you. Now, Barclays, we're going to go back into the US and we're going to like skew back in. We're going to skew back over here. Now, there's a US startup that Barclays is using, and there's like a lot of stablecoin settlements. We're going to dive into what Barclays is doing. Now, Barclays has been doing a lot of tokenization for years between them and sorry, I muted myself. They did this a few years ago where they were just doing all these tokenization things. And a lot of people just like, it glazed right over. Like nobody even cared, which why wouldn't you when these institutions are transacting millions of dollars and doing a lot of different things behind the scenes, yet the SEC turns a blind eye, the government turns a blind eye just because it's the institutions. But God forbid it was an everyday person making a large transaction or tokenizing things, they would get a call real quick. Latest with Barclays. Barclays is the UK's second largest bank by market cap, said they're going to use a US startup, Ubix, and they're developing clear systems for tokenized forms of money such as bank deposits and regulated stablecoins. Now, this investment, terms of which are not disclosed, signals growing interest among trad banks to lay the groundwork for blockchain-based payments, because I could speak English today, that stay within the bounds of existing financial regulations. And this includes UBS, Post Finance, and Signum Bank carrying out transactions on ETH in a proof of concept, and interbank messaging system SWIFT building infrastructure for on-chain settlement. Now, SWIFT, they love Chainlink. They even love Stellar XLM. So just watch out for that. If you see something about Stellar, if you see something about Chainlink, oh, that might be related to this. Ubix did raise $10 million last year. There's a lot of involvement. So again, tokenized deposits, stable coins, that is what the banks are going after. They need this to survive because again, they will end up being obsolete because their technology is old. Why am I waiting 3 to 5 days for an ACH transfer? What year are we living in? It's like a pigeon would deliver it faster than the freaking ACH. Like it is so ridiculous. It is so ridiculous. You heard I have a posh English accent. You know, I probably could work on that. I could work on that. Anyway, hello, Gloria. Hello, everyone in the chat. Thank you guys so much for being here. Please smash the like, subscribe, and share this show. We're continuing to get after it in our next headline, where yesterday we dove into Morgan Stanley, how they want to have a Bitcoin ETF. But not only do they want a Bitcoin ETF, they want a Solana ETF. And ETH. And ETH. Don't forget ETH. Now, Morgan Stanley took another step deeper into crypto, filing a registration statement for an Ethereum trust, according to a filing with the SEC. Now, this move follows filing submitted Tuesday for a Bitcoin and Solana ETF, again, both separate ETFs, which followed a rapid expansion of crypto ETFs in the US over the past 2 years. Now, Morgan Stanley's expanding route into crypto demonstrates a broader trend among TradFi institutions, which are increasingly seeking to offer digital asset products through familiar regulated vehicles. Wow. Morgan Stanley knows they're gonna go broke. And when companies are starting to dwindle in power, dwindle in funds, dwindle in just general zest, what do? They have to pivot. And all of these TradFi bros know that TradFi is old. They're old. They're boomers. And so they have to get with the young times. They got to move forward. How are they going to do that? Blockchain. It's the only way. And of course, ETFs, because again, Morgan Stanley, they know that there's a ton of ETF issuers out there that aren't them. So they want to advise their clients, hey, come over to our ETF. We got you, boo. And that's where they're going to go with it. Because again, they know money. They want money. And if they could get more from you, then that satisfies them. That's why they're having all these ETFs. And of course, it's a way for them to inadvertently be heavily involved with holding crypto. So next, you will be able to buy Bitcoin and crypto directly from your bank, though I would not do that because most likely they will not let you withdraw your funds. You need to be able to withdraw your funds. Never, ever. And I'm looking at you, TikTok, never. I'm looking at you, X, YouTube, Rumble, Kick, Twitch, X, Facebook. I don't even know where I'm streaming anymore. We're streaming everywhere. You hear me. You see me. You never, ever buy Bitcoin from somewhere that you cannot withdraw your funds from. Never, ever. Never. You have to take self-custody, friends and family. Never, ever buy Bitcoin somewhere that you cannot withdraw it. Make sure that when you buy it, do a $10 test, and then see if you could press the send button and send it to your own wallet. Cold storage or a very secure hot wallet like Cake Wallet. Even Cake Wallet has Cupcake, which is an offline wallet as well. So you have so many ways to go other than leaving it on an exchange. Just like you go to the airport and you exchange your dollars for euros. You take your euros, you put it in your physical wallet, you walk around. You don't leave your euros at the airport exchange and say, hey, bro, I trust you. That's not how it works. You have to go ahead, go to your digital exchange, dollars for Bitcoin. Take your Bitcoins and put it in your digital wallet. You're welcome. It's Papa Crown. Wow, shout out to Papa Tom. Tom Crown is in the chat. We love Tom. Tom, how are you doing, my love? Tom, did you know that we're trying to get 25,000 subscribers on this channel? We're 242 away. And yeah, so Papa Tom, if you want to tell your crownies to come on over and subscribe. But we love Papa Tom so much. He's a bestie of mine. He's a bestie. I literally, I continuously harass Tom. I harass him. And I remember when I was in Nashville and I was like, Tom, you better be freaking coming to see me speak. And he was like, I gotta go. I'm coming right from the airport. I was like, well, you're gonna put your luggage in my room and you're gonna come hang out with me. And that's exactly what he did. So shout out to Papa Tom for just being there for me all the time. I love harassing that man. Anyway, we have someone from the CFTC who really was supposed to lead the charge for us. And yeah, that's not happening anymore. However, Brian Quintens went from the CFTC over to SUI. Yeah, very interesting, very interesting. SUI Group, a NASDAQ-listed company tied to the SUI blockchain ecosystem, has appointed Brian Quintens as an independent director to their board. He'll also serve the board's audit committee, according to the company. Now, their shares are lower by 2.2%, and they continue their 2026 rally, which is still over 14% over the past 24 hours. His appointment follows the transition of the SUI Group Chief Financial Officer Joseph Garachi from a board seat to a board observer role. With the change, the board now has 5 members, 3 of whom are considered independent under NASDAQ listing standards. He is a former commissioner of the CFTC, where he served after being nominated by Barack Obama and Donnie T, and confirmed unanimously by the Senate. During his tenure, he was involved in the oversight of derivatives, financial tech, and early regulation of Bitcoin futures. He was also head of policy at A16Z, and also he was the digital asset arm of venture capital. It is the venture capital arm of Andreessen Horowitz. So very interesting what he does. He also serves on the board of Kalshi, which is a CFTC regulated event-based derivatives exchange. So it's basically like Polymarket. Again, if you go ahead and go on Kalshi, you could bet on all of these outcomes for certain events, which I think is kind of cool. I'm not going to lie. Also, I feel like we've seen a lot of money in crypto actually go to things like Polymarket, which is a crypto-based company, and Kalshi. Kalshi is also integrating with Coinbase. So prediction markets are a major, major milestone for crypto, which I think is a nice thing. I really do think that prediction markets are a good way for people to express their opinions, and real people, because again, you're putting money where your mouth is. Thank you, Papa Tom. I appreciate you. Yes, Papa Tom is genuine. Let me see all these 100 emojis in the chat for Papa Tom. We need Papa Tom emoji. A little 100 emoji for Papa Tom. Okay. Continuing. This is also, again, a headline today. Chris Pavlovsky, which is the CEO of Rumble, made the announcement about Rumble Wallet earlier. Again, I don't think my tip jar is working for Bitcoin and crypto today, but hopefully it works tomorrow. I think it'll work tomorrow. Oh, wait. Oh, my gosh. Wait, you could do it. Holy wow. Hold on. Here's the announcement first. Chris Pavlovsky said, this week, both Rumble and Tether will be conducting Rumble Wallet tipping raids to countless creators, unlike raids you've seen me do in the past. If you're not streaming on Rumble, now would be the right time to start. I did try to tell Mr. Pavlovsky that I'll be live. I don't think he saw it, though. We are, okay, there you go. So if you guys go and you hit the dollar button, I don't think you guys can see it on my screen, but it says card and then wallet. And then it says a new way to tip creators and pay on Rumble. And yeah, no, that's crazy. So you could pay with the wallet here. Wow. Go off. And so I could accept on here Bitcoin, Tether, and Tether Gold. That is crazy. Go Rumble. Wow. Yes, everyone get on Rumble. And I know a lot of people have tried to tip me crypto in the past since my Coinbase bot doesn't work anymore. But now we still have a way to have crypto donations on a Rumble. Also, we do have my crypto wallets everywhere. So if anyone, whatever. But this, look at it. Oh my gosh, you could pay with a crypto. I love this so much. I hope YouTube FOMO's in. I really hope. I really hope they do. Sorry, 1 second. Okay. Now, this is also a little damper on the mood because Nike used to be really big into their NFTs. Now it seems as though they're selling them. Wow. Sad what happened to NFTs. Now, Nike recently or discreetly sold RTFKT, its once high-profile digital products and NFT subsidiary, roughly a year after shutting down the business. The sale took place on December 16th, citing a Nike statement in which the global sportswear brand called the sale of its NFT unit a new chapter for the company and their community. They didn't disclose the buyer or financial terms of the deal. This was really sad. This was sad, in my opinion. I think they gave up too early and they just didn't innovate enough. Now, we also have a spotlight today, which is the fact that CNBC is naming XRP perhaps the top cryptocurrency of 2026. Do you agree? Raid the chat with all these XRP emojis. Your spotlight starts now. Is XRP the top cryptocurrency of 2026? Is it now, as they say, the crypto darling? I don't know about that one, but put XRP emojis in the chat and check out this video.
This crypto trade of the year is not Bitcoin, it is not Ether, it is XRP, the coin formerly known as Ripple. Soaring more than 20% this year, becoming the third largest cryptocurrency out there. And there's
I just want to stop this already. Formerly known as Ripple. Oh, CNBC, my loves. My loves! It's not formerly known as Ripple. Like, Ripple is the company, XRP is the token. Wow. See, like, already 13 seconds in, we're already cooked.
big money behind this trade. Mackenzie Sagalos joins us now with that XRP trade and what, Mac, is driving all of this interest in XRP.
Well, what's actually been interesting is that during the doldrums of Q4, you actually saw a lot of people piling into those XRP ETFs, which is the exact opposite of what happens with the spot Bitcoin and Ether ETFs, where people really move in tandem with the price of the coin. But it was the fact that it is a way to have a higher percentage jump. So people were buying the dip with XRP in Q4, thinking this is a less crowded trade than Bitcoin or Ether. And then that proved out to be true just in the first 6 trading days of January.
We've also talked a lot about the blockchains and the ecosystems that are being built around many of these systems. We know kind of what they are with regard to Bitcoin. We certainly these days know what it is around Ethereum and Ether. What exactly is the big use case or driver? What's the practicality for XRP?
Well, with XRP and Solana, those are the 2 very popular altcoins right now where you're seeing a lot more interest. And with Solana, a lot of these different forms of tokenization. So we talk about tokenized dollars all the time in the context of stable coins. But now we're seeing a lot of people move into tokenizing money market funds. And Solana has become a blockchain use case for that. And XRP made its name in terms of cross-border payments. But what's been fascinating is even just this morning, Morgan Stanley, which has been especially progressive in terms of having their financial advisors suggest that clients get into the spot Bitcoin ETFs. They were the first bank to do that. They're now, just this morning, filing an S1 to launch their own Bitcoin and Solana ETFs because there is an appetite there.
So in the world where Bitcoin has become a bit mainstream, I'm not going to say the boomer, that's not my line. That's from somebody else. Is it possible that XRP and Solana are simply taking their place as kind of the next cool thing to know about? Or do they have a legitimately different and more relevant use case?
Well, in the context of just looking to make, an investment that has bigger gains, you're not going to get that from Bitcoin just because it's already so established. You're not seeing the same kind of percentage moves. But what's fascinating with Solana especially is just that it moves faster. And so you're able to tokenize these funds, move, whether it's a money market fund that you're moving along or some other tokenized asset. It just is more efficient than Bitcoin as a base blockchain, which is why you're seeing more use cases.
But that's also the reason why, right? Solana is the big thing right now because it is a faster transaction mechanism.
Cheaper transactions
and
too.
Ether is a cheaper transaction mechanism as well. We talk about
Golden!
SWIFT is going to use XRP. 190 plus countries. Every central bank. Every major bank. 12,000 big banks that run the money for the world. Let that sink in.
Oh boy. Golden's dropping bombs. Everyone put golden emojis in the chat. Everyone put golden emojis! Become a member. We're going into an after show soon.
stable coins if people have Coinbase as well. We talk about stable coins if people have Coinbase wallets or Coinbase accounts. If they use the Base network, for now, many of those stable coins are transaction free. So the speed, is that what's driving a lot of this?
Transaction-free,
This
my
idea
guy.
that cost and speed is going to be the defining factor for how people gravitate towards certain blockchains.
That's exactly it. And also with stablecoins, the Genius Act was passed into law last year, so we saw a lot more stablecoin issuers. But remember, it's not as though they only operate over one blockchain. You have different blockchains where you can move USDC, for example. And so Tron is another quick blockchain.
But at different costs, though,
At
right?
different price points.
Right.
And so Solana is a lot more cost effective than moving money over the Ethereum blockchain at different points, which is why you're seeing people diversify away from the big two.
Times are changing. Do you
Yes.
think that? Do you sense, you talk to these people more than any of us, Mac, do you sense the times are changing or not? Is it just, in other words, are they looking for the next thing now that Bitcoin's been in a consolidation pattern, or are the real like long-term holders, the true believers sticking with it?
I think absolutely we're seeing times change. You've got Vlad Tenev over at Robinhood talking about tokenizing equities. Brian Armstrong, part of why the Coinbase trade is doing so well, Goldman Sachs upgrading that to a buy, has to do with the fact that they're diversifying away from just being a cryptocurrency exchange, and they're getting into, ultimately they want to tokenize equities. For now, they're just offering equities trading, getting into prediction markets, which also has deep ties into the world of crypto. And so it is this evolution of the market, certainly.
Yeah.
In this guide,
Oh my God!
bruh. Bruh. Bruh.
Do we need a reaction for that one? I said transaction free. We're gonna do transactions with transaction free. Oh my gosh, I don't think they know what they're talking about. I'm seeking peace. I'm seeking peace in my heart. I'm seeking peace. That
Bruh.
wow. These poor people don't go. They don't know what's going on. They don't even know. Like, okay. Locking in. Guys, my one major question. You watched 4 minutes of mainstream media chatting about crypto. Wow. Do you think these people have ever, do you think they have ever opened a Bitcoin wallet? Do you think they ever bought Bitcoin? Transacted Bitcoin? Calling Bitcoin the boomer? Bitcoin just turned 17. Over 90% of the world has not touched this asset. You're calling it boomer? And that Solana's the savior? Bro, why do they talk about Solana? It's not because it's so fast, it's so cheap, and so glamorous. The network went down over 12 times. It's not reliable. Great project, great things built on Solana, but is it the most reliable thing in the world? Absolutely not. And you know why they chat about it? Because it's a VC funded. And who really ran the Solana whole parade at the beginning? Sam Bankman-Fried, which Jim Cramer and all these people touted as like Steve Jobs. My guy. And then you have Ripple that pays for a lot of advertising. They do. They pay for a lot of people's opinions and love. And so we saw that in the election last year. What did they do? They were freaking buying Kamama and Donnie T's love. They play both sides. I want to know how much money was transacted behind the scenes for this interview.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're
Brad,
welcome.
Ripple, had half the following Monday, after the crypto summit at the WH last year, one-on-one, with Donnie. Gee, I wonder why.
Yeah. Yeah, very interesting. Yeah, he had his meeting with Donnie T at Mar-a-Lago, and it seemed like they were like besties. But then also Donnie T hinted that maybe, you know, again, like Ripple was playing both sides, and I don't think he enjoyed that. Also,
You're welcome.
oh,
Thank you. You're welcome.
guys, we're ready. We're getting
I
ready
doubt they've
today.
done any of the above. They just talk a good talk, use the keywords.
That's what I'm saying. That's Silver. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I don't think these people that actually report on crypto or even regulate it have ever touched a Bitcoin wallet transacted. What do you think these people, for 5 darn minutes, do you think these people have ever once used Bitcoin, XRP or Solana or all three? But they're like, oh my gosh, this is the best. This is what we got to use in the future. Do you think they've ever touched it? No. And then the first 10 seconds of this, what did he say that was so ridiculous? Oh, he was like, yeah, XRP, formerly known as Ripple. Guys, that was like, I believe that was a pre-recorded thing. Like they posted that as an individual clip on YouTube. They couldn't edit that. They couldn't edit like the multiple mistakes that they made. Whoa. That was wild to me. Love CNBC. That was not it. That was not it. But again, that's us talking as crypto natives. But if these are other people that are new that don't know what's going on and they watch that, they're like, wow, XRP's it. And that's why a lot of people buy XRPs, because that's what the mainstream media covers. Solana, that's what the mainstream media covers, and they're paid to cover it. So like, and I know Solana, I believe that's the case. I don't know about Ripple as much, other than they have a lot of clout. But like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I just think that the way they word things was not it. We know the guy who was also there. You don't like him, but we know him. Just saying. I heard all of it. Maybe a call during it. Listen. I don't know, Golden. I don't know. Listen, it's not only that I don't like the guy. I just don't think he goes about things the right way. And it's not who everyone's thinking of. But yeah, no, I just don't like the way certain people go about things. I think people need to be upfront. People need to be honest. And if you're not upfront and honest, I don't really have like time for that. And so that's kind of the way I go about things. I don't like to keep myself guessing. I need to know what people are doing if like we're on the same page. And if we're not on the same page, then like you freaking tell me. You tell me the truth. And that's just about it. But no harm, no foul. Everyone loves one another in this world, right? I don't know. Anyway, we're going to go into our coins to watch, and we're going to get after it. Coins to watch start now. Gainers, losers, things of that nature. Gainers, up about 4.2% is Meme Core leading the way there. Leo is up 1%. Tron the same. Midnight up about 0.6%. MYX up 1.1%. Also in the loser section is Lighter down 11%. Dash down 10.5%. SPX down 10.2%. We have Render down 9.6%. And Injective down 9.4%. I feel like a lot of people haven't been talking about Injective. Do y'all still like participate in Injective? I feel like a lot of these things are just like in the past, you know what I mean? When I hear certain things, I'm like, oh, is that still a thing? Is that around? Looking at Ethereum, $3,161 at the moment, down 4%. We were trying to test 3,300. We rejected it. Just over. No, wait, did we hit that 3,300? Yeah, it was just over that $3,303, it seems, just about. And we rejected it right away, which I'm not the biggest fan of. Again, I really want to hold support over 3,000. That is the most important thing. But maybe our cup and handle, like, you know, prediction-ish is checking out. Like, if we, again, scooped up, go down to that 3K and skirt back up, oh boy, that would be a wild call. That would be a wild call. Oh boy, oh boy. Now we are waiting on a red dot here on Market Cipher. We might get it if we dip down to that 3K. I would want a red dot printed. Bring us down to 3K, dip everything down, and then we jet set over the $4,000 ETH. That would honestly be something that warms my heart, makes it very fluffy. Now we do have green money flow picking up, although that VWAP is heading towards that zero line. We don't like that. Also, the RSI is making a massive drawdown. Again, when you have a pump like this on an RSI, most likely it always comes back down. It's like a little weight. It's a little weight. It's like when you go in a hot air balloon. Like, yeah, you're gonna go up and then you're gonna come right back down. I really do want to go on a hot air balloon. I know this is really random and I just thought about it, but I would really love to go on a hot air balloon. Where can I do that? Is that like a thing? Like, is that still a thing? Like, do people still do that? Hot air balloons? Does anyone know where I can do that? Just curious. Anyway, Litecoin is okay. Litecoin is $81.62. We are down about 2.8% as of the moment. We are looking at the $74 bearish scenario. Bullish is $87. Red dot freshly printed over here. I'm interested to see how this plays out. Money flow is red still. VWAP is down in the negatives. Also, we have the RSI pulling back. Hopefully we stay bullish though. Litecoin overall is doing pretty well, holding $80. Hopefully we continue to hold it. I want to see $100 Litecoin again. That would just be beautiful. Yes, he listened, went to the White House a week later. Sachs tweeted 6 things, but 2 of the 6 things suggested. You suggested we should do a hot air balloon ride and let me do skydive out of the balloon. You know what? Out of the balloon. Yeah, you know what? Listen, Golden's a mover, y'all. Golden is a mover. And like I said, I'm not upset at this person. I feel like he's done pretty good things. I just, again, there's some ethical things. But you know what? Like, as long as he's doing the job and he's doing it right, that's really all that matters. Now, well, anyway, I think we should do a hot air balloon. Hot air balloons could go sideways. You know what? That's so true. They do hot air balloons every day in Colorado. You know, I was just hanging out with somebody yesterday that's from Colorado. And I went to a Lightning game. Yesterday I went to a Lightning game. Hockey, by the way. Yes, I do hockey sometimes. Yeah, crazy, right? I don't really know what's going on most of the time, but I'm starting to understand. Anyway, it was the Tampa Bay Lightning versus Colorado Avalanche. I think they're the Avalanchers. somewhat I know what's happening. And yeah, there were a lot of Colorado people around me last night. Very, very cool. A lot of Coloradans. And I feel like people from Colorado are very nice. I know Mike Vollmer just moved there. But yeah, I think Coloradans are very nice people, very sweet, very humble. You know, we kind of like Coloradans. I'm kind of bullish on the Colorados. So yeah, New Mexico has a huge festival of hot air balloons. Is that correct? Guys, I want to do a hot air balloon. Guys, there's so many things I want to do this year. I really want to go to Bitcoin conference. I don't know if I'm going to be able to go, but I really want to go to Bitcoin conference this year. I also want to ride a hot air balloon. I want to skydive. I want to jump off this cliff in Brazil that you could like paraglide off of. And then I also want to go to Amsterdam for another conference. That's also what I really want to do. Those are my goals for 2026. Do you guys think I'm going to be able to get on a hot air balloon or skydive or go to Brazil? I'm very interested. Guys, let me know what you think I'm able to achieve in 2026. I really want to go skydiving. People tell me, no, don't go skydiving. Your girl wants to skydive. You probably don't want to do a hot air ride in Florida because if the wind changes, I'll end up in the Gulf of America. At least we're patriotic. Oh, there's daily ones in Tampa. Word? Where is this? I wonder where this is. Okay, so meeting location you have to like request to learn more. You know, I'm kind of into it. I'm kind of into it. I don't know. I think I want to do, yeah, I think I kind of want to do skydiving first before I do a hot air balloon. I feel like even that is more safe than a hot air balloon is going skydiving. Am I crazy? Yeah. Alamine goes 2 out of those. You got me? Word, Alamine. Word. Oh my gosh, guys. I have a meeting in a little bit. I'm a little delulus. I'm talking about hot air balloons. If you want to skydive, you want to do a hang glide, and you want to do a hot air balloon at least once, say you've done it. Don't miss the opportunity. You know what, Silverback? That's what I'm saying. You know, I don't know. I know money comes and goes, and like memories are what counts. And I feel like, you know what? Maybe that'll be the year I just go broke and embrace everything. But yeah, no, I would do tandem skydiving. I'm not going to try to like jump by myself. I'm going to do tandem, especially the first time we're doing tandem. Anyway, I'm ranting and rambling about skydiving. Who knows where we got that from? I don't know. We're just random people on the show. We're like, I think we can name a segment called like Randy's Random Thoughts or Randy's Random Rant. Oh, shoot, yo. Anyway, I have a meeting soon. I'm yapping away. Have a beautiful day. Happy Wednesday. Golden just sent 50 memberships. I'll wait till all those gift in the chat. Not on the screen because that'll take 10 minutes. But I'm going to wait till those disperse in the chat before I end the stream. But we are going to go directly into our after show. If you have not yet become a member of the channel, 50 of you just became a member thanks to Golden and his love and dedication to our channel. So please make sure you go ahead and become a member of this channel. Go over into our beautiful Discord. Join the members show after this. We will be chatting it up for about, I don't know, 10 minutes-ish because I have a meeting that I have to jump into. I'm back to back today, guys. I have no time to even eat until 2 p.m. today. And that is fine because you know what? Like we're fasting anyway, but it's gonna be okay. Noodle is in the chat. I have so many conspiracies about you, Noodle. Actually, I don't have many. I think I know who you are now. I feel like I know. And I don't think it's Golden. I don't think Golden is Noodle. I'm gonna say that right now. I don't think Noodle is Golden. But we're gonna find you, bro. I already know. It's not like I have to find you. I already know. Trillionaire, nice to see you. Welcome. Guys, I think I cracked the code. Everyone, tell me who you think Noodle is in the chat. I don't think it's Golden. Maninja, nice to see you. Thank you so much for being here. I think all of our memberships, are they given out yet? Not yet. Also, Golden, I don't know if you saw, I thought you would love this, which is why I'm really happy you popped in the stream. On Rumble, if you go on the $, like the little tipping feature there, you could pay with card or you could pay with Rumble Wallet. So now people are able to accept Bitcoin, Tether, and Tether Gold as tips over there on Rumble. I thought you would really enjoy that. Although, I think I want to reach out to the Rumble team and ask them if they can integrate like this bot with the Rumble stuff because I think that's what Rumble needs. I think that would be great. Like, Sharky, GM to you. Nice to see you, man. Nice to see you. Thank you guys so much for being here. Our memberships have been given out. Thank you so much, Golden. I appreciate you so much. Thank you guys everywhere in the world, all across the United States. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Please stay blessed. Have a beautiful day. Smash the like, subscribe, share this out with friends so more people know what's going on here. I appreciate every single one of you. If you're a member, go into the after show. Thank you, Golden, for giving 50 more people an opportunity to join. We're going in there right now. Smash the like, subscribe, share. I will see you tomorrow. And as always, stay zesty. Mwah. Bye.